Hey guys, Coach Tom here. I'm here with Coach Peter from my academy in Australia. Here to introduce him today. You know, he'll be a future contributor to the Grappling Academy YouTube channel for you guys. As you can see, we come from different demographics, okay? So I'm tall and 30, and he is how old?
54 and 150 pounds. About that.
Yeah, what's that about?
68 kilos.
Yeah. So we're very different in weight, we're very different in height, we're very different in age, but Pete's been a student of mine for a long time now, more than half a decade. He's got a purple belt that he wraps around his waist that he was recently awarded. He helps coaching my my white belts at my academy, and also coloured belts once a week too. Takes a group class, and yeah, so Pete's got a lot to add. Even before he was filming stuff and before he was teaching for the academy here, he was always helping people. You know, the amount of guys who got to blue belt because of Peter is so many. You know, and just like Peter, you know, I was able to help Peter get up to blue belt himself. He then returned that favor, and that's what Pete being on the YouTube channel now is all about, guys. The Grappling Academy is for everyone, and one of our biggest demographics is guys who are in 40s, 50s, 60s, and you know what? You are going to struggle a bit, okay? So the little moniker that Coach Peter here has given himself is the struggling grappler, because you know, Peter always, you know, you guys will learn about his story, but if you think you've struggled in jiu-jitsu, you should see what this guy's overcome. You know, that's a story for another time, but he's overcome way more than whatever you're dealing with, right? Oh, I'm sore, I keep getting injured, everyone's bigger than me, younger than me. Yeah, there's a lot more than that to his story. And he's got a purple belt, he helps me coach. You know, a big part of Peter's life is jiu-jitsu. So anyhow, this is Coach Peter. You'll be seeing a lot more from him. Do you have anything you want to say?
No, other than I'm looking forward to contributing to the Grappling Academy, and hopefully I can help some older guys, thinner guys, young women, and I'll try and do my best to help you guys in your jiu-jitsu journey. G'day guys, I'm Peter Mack, I'm from the Grappling Academy, and today I want to talk to you about the struggling grappler. Why? Because I am a struggling grappler. But I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at the age of 50, and now over 4 years later, I sit here proudly wearing a purple belt, and hopefully I can help you get through the early stages of Jiu-Jitsu and move on with your game. Well, let's start in the beginning. Why I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at the age of 50. Well, there's a lot of complex reasons why all of us start Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's never, oh, I just wanted to give it a go. There's a few people like that, but most of us, you scratch the surface on it, most of these people here, and there's always some underlying reason, some underlying anxiety to do with violence or being bullied or something to that effect. But that's what makes this a beautiful sport, because it really helps and empowers those people, me included, because I'm one of those, to move on and live a better life. And through the next few weeks, me chatting, I'd hopefully can help you get over this early part of your jiu-jitsu and move on with your game. If you're a weaker person, thinner frame, female, finding it tough, then it's exactly where I've been and still am, but have found a way to keep working through it, and hopefully together we can do that. So I started due to those anxieties, and I also started because I wanted to show my kids that I had some tenacity to stick at something. I'd been known for starting things and dropping out, and I didn't want to my kids were teenagers, young teenagers at the time, my 3 daughters, and I just wanted to show them by leading by example that if you stick at something, work hard, you can achieve something. Because life isn't easy, and if you have a quitting attitude in life, then yeah, we all know where we're going to head like that. So that was the second reason. The third reason was I had a love for UFC. Yeah, I loved mixed martial arts, and it was funny because when I first started enjoying watching the UFC on TV, I was sort of repelled by the violence, but strangely captivated in the same in a weird, odd way. I think that has a lot to do with people with anxieties over violence. When they see the fighting in a ring through boxing or Muay Thai or mixed martial arts, it captivates them because it's that violence been in a safe, enclosed, regulated way, instead of that crazy sprawl way that goes out on the streets, which we're all afraid of. Well, I had big anxieties about getting caught up in any sort of violence on the streets because I just thought I'm going to get smashed, and it would have happened too. And so it gives you an inner confidence. If you can train for a couple of years, whether you get into any fights or not, you just have an inner strength within yourself walking around, and it makes a big difference to the way you hold yourself as well. So I'm hoping through me being a struggling grappler, I can help you guys get through this early part of jiu-jitsu, because the first 3 to 6 months, first year, it's the toughest part and the most important. But I don't know how many times I've seen new people come in and they just struggle, especially with the rolling part of class and the physicality of it all. And it'd be great to not have those issues with this sport and just flow into it, but that's not the way it works. If you're a smaller person, the first time you're in caught in side control and mounted by a heavier person, it's not pretty. It really hurts, and it takes the wind out of you, and you get the claustrophobic feelings that go along with the whole thing. And it's hard to bounce back from that week after week and keep going and hopefully slowly improve to the point where you can start to make some progression in this sport and start to fall in love with it. And once that happens, you start to make changes in your overall life, including on the mat here. So I'm the Struggling Grappler, and in future videos I'll give you tips and viewpoints on what's helped me get through the first year of my jiu-jitsu, and hopefully will help you get through yours. So from Peter Mack, from the Grappling Academy, I'll see you next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you loved it. For more videos, click here, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click here. Don't forget to check out our website at thegrapplingacademy.com. Here, I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you guys next time.